Welcome to MaidCV.com. What is your name and nationality?
My name is Aina
Okay.
from Nigeria.
How many years old are you?
I'm 32 years old.
Are you single or married?
Single.
Okay. What job you are applying for?
Housekeeping.
All around housemaid and nanny.
Yes.
When would you be able to start working? When would you be able to start working?
Immediately I get work out.
Immediately.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have relatives in UAE?
No.
Okay. Please describe your last job. What is your last job?
I did sales girl in.
You worked as a sales girl.
Yes.
So you don't. Did you work as a housemaid before?
No, but
No.
I can do it.
So, briefly explain how you are going to cope up with all the household chores. How will you start cleaning the house?
Early the morning when we wake up, we try to sweep, we try to clean the kitchen,
Okay.
then we put food on the fire before the children get up for their meal.
Okay.
Then after putting the food, on the fire, we try to make small tea. Then we wake children, beat them. After beating them, we give them small tea. Then we pack their food inside their school bus, we put it in the what's it called, this lunch bag. They take it to school. So after that, before the children is back from school, I'll clean all the house, do the necessary things before they came back, so that they will not disturb them when they are back.
So, ideally, how many times in a week you change the bed sheets in a bedroom?
In a week, we change the bedsheet 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 times.
Yes.
Okay. How will you maintain the cleanliness of the toilets?
The toilet should be washed every 2 days.
Every 2-3 days.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you do if a delivery man came to the door and your employer is not around?
I have the person, do you have any appointment with my boss? If yes, I said, okay, do you have any card she gave to you? You can drop your card, so when my boss is around.
So you will check with your employer before opening the door.
You said?
You will check with the employer before opening the door.
No. I will call my boss and ask my boss someone is at the door.
Yes, that's
Do
all.
you have any?
Yes, that's what. So before you let him in, you have to check with the employer. Okay? So do you know how to cook?
I can only cook African food.
But are you willing to learn following the instructions in a cookbook?
If they teach me, I will try.
If they teach you, you can cook.
Yes.
Okay. So what favorite activities you enjoy doing with children?
I love playing with children. Even if children is having an assignment, probably the child is weak, you don't want to do assignment, you just play with the children, you sing with he or she, so you make her to be happy so that you can do the assignments.
Okay. If one of the children accidentally hurts himself, what will you do? If one of the child accidentally hurts himself, what will you do?
If the children
Have a minor accident, what will you do?
I'll tell my boss, if my boss is not around, I'll tell her, try to the child to the hospital.
Okay. So are you willing to do light chores while the baby is sleeping?
Yes, so that I can be able to do 1 or 2 things.
What type of chores you can do while the baby is sleeping?
If baby is sleeping, I can be doing cooking or mopping, cleaning the kitchen.
Okay. As a nanny, could you say no to a child? As a nanny, could you say no to a child? If the child asks you something, will you say no?
No, I will try to carry the child along.
I will give you a situation, say yes or no, okay? If the child want to go to park alone, will you allow him to go?
Want to go to me?
To go outside alone without you?
No, I'll
So,
go with the children. I'll go with.
if it is bad or dangerous to the child, you have to say no sometimes, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, how much is your minimum expected salary?
1.8.
Minimum
Minimum 1.5.
1.5. Okay. So, what kind of a housemaid or nanny are you? Describe yourself and give a short message to your future employer. Why should they hire you? What kind of a person are you? Are you hardworking or flexible?
When I start working with them, I think they will know who I am because I will try to take good care of their children. I will let the house to be. I always clean the house, do the good things, let the food be ready on time. Then the room should be tied up, the toilets, everything should be tied up.
Okay. So please keep your mobile phone on with you as families will contact you. Thank you very much for your time for MaidCV.com. Thank you.